Hi everybody, welcome to a course called Tarot. This is Melody, and this is a full moon reading. We're going to check in on the energies. We got some crazy stuff happening in the sky right now. We got tomorrow, Mercury goes into retrograde. Mercury is the planet of communication. Retrograde means going backwards or something coming back, but it has something to do with your past because it's in retro. Maybe you're going to hear some kind of communication from somebody from your past. That's just an example. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just using it as an example. Well, not only do we have Mercury going into retrograde, and it's going to also mess with your computer stuff. Anything electronic, phones, computers, and as well as us, because we're on an energetic level too. So then we got the full moon coming Friday the 27th. It is not only just a full moon, it is a full lunar eclipse moon, which is going to make it a blood moon. And it's in Aquarius, 4 degrees, 44 feet. Okay. So not only do we have retrograde, Mercury going into retrograde and a full blood moon, we got Mars in opposition of the moon. Mars is the planet of war. It's also the planet of passion, the planet of aggravation, the planet of, well, it's the planet of war, just plain and simply. Alright, so we're going to check in on the energies of what this full moon is bringing us as a collective. And to top off the reading, we are going to use my Rebel deck cards because that's just how I've been feeling. It's like taking one step forward and 5 steps back. I mean, that's kind of like how I've been feeling these past couple days, and especially today. Now, I'm an empath, so I'm an energy sponge, but I carry things with me to protect me and to shield me from other people's energies. So I can feel this on an energetic level myself. This isn't something I'm feeling from somebody else. This is just something that I'm feeling, period. Okay? We also entered what I would like to call a very special period. Okay? Well, before I go any further with that, I also want to mention that this is going to be the longest lunar eclipse in 120 years. Okay? So I'm going to move forward now with what I was going to say. I feel that this is a very magical time coming. I can feel it. I feel something is coming. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I feel it's something big. Like some kind of a change. And not for just me. I'm talking about us as a collective. There's some kind of a drastic change coming. Kind of like if I was going to refer it to something, I would say it's a tower moment. And the reason why I say that is because it's like the universe is bringing in that change. Something is going to be rocked. We got the planet of war opposition of a blood moon. You know, in 444. Aquarius, 4 degrees, 44 feet. You know, so that's one of the reasons why I'm feeling it too. So we're going to check in on the energies. But before I do that, I want to show you something. This is my new little gift myself. This is a selenite stick. I got it all warmed up because I've been holding it in my hands while I'm talking to you. So we're going to use it and see what happens. Alright, so put that aside. I shall put that back on the thing. Alright, so as I use the cards, I'm going to introduce them. These are the Energy of the Oracle. Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ian Taylor. They are very beautiful cards, but we're going to shuffle these up. And we are going to check in on the energies. Spirit, guides, angels, can you bring forth some what the energy is for us as a collective. Some cards. What is the energy level? What's coming towards us as far as energy? I can feel that it's something. So can we do an energy check for the collective, please? Can you give me some cards concerning the energy for the collective? Energy for the collective. Energy for the collective. Full moon energy for the collective, please. Now these are brand new. Well, not brand new. I think I may have used them in one other video, but they are new. But they're absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love them. So I may read from the book, depending on what comes in intuitively. Because there could be a special message in the book as well as what does come in. Because remember, these are general readings. Take what resonates and what doesn't, please leave on the table, because by no means do I want to put false hope or hurt anybody. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I love this. And love doesn't hurt. So it's not supposed to anyways. Alright. Spirit guides. What's the energy for the collective? Check in on the energy for the collective for the full moon. Okay. Can I have a couple cards, please? What's the present energies and what's coming towards us over the next couple of days? Present energies and what's coming towards us. Ooh, my. Okay. Because I read for the collective, I'm not reading the reversals today. But I will remember the ones that were upside down. And okay, so. Alright, so right off the bat, the first card we got is indecision. Okay. It's a number 8. Okay, now first thing I'm going to say is number 8. We're going into the month of August. Okay. The second thing I'm going to say is there's a decision coming. The energy I feel that is coming from this card is that you're indecisive on what direction or what path you should go. Like you're at a crossroads in your life right now and you're not exactly sure which road to take. Okay? Well, I can tell you that both roads on this card show me that there is some kind of transformation going to happen. So because we got a yellow butterfly and we got a white butterfly. Okay? But it was in reverse. So let's check things out here. Okay. So the second card that popped out. Okay, so the first card's indecision. You're undecided on which path to take. Okay. The second card that popped out was number 50, the Angel of Strength. Okay. So, this tells me that, for one, you do have an angel around you. You are surrounded by angels, of course. Okay. The second thing that this tells me is not only do you have an 8 on the first card, but you have a lion, which is another significance to, for one, we are in Leo energy because the star sign Leo Yes, the star. We are in the star sign Leo. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is, the Lion kind of reminds me of the Strength card. Okay, and it says the Angel of Strength, but it kind of like is representative of the Strength card in original tarot too. So this tells me that basically the universe has your back, and they are giving you the strength to make this decision. But you are coming, the energy's coming from the present moment, and coming in the immediate future is some kind of indecision, but the angels got your back. They're telling you that you got the strength to choose the path. Okay? Sorry. Okay, so the third card was adjacent possibilities. It's a number 24, which adds up to a 6. Okay, so this tells me that there's options, because look, you got a door on the floor, you got a door over here, you got a door over here. So there's options, which is understandable why you got the indecision. Like, you're not really sure which route to take, because you do got the possibilities. Okay, you do got the many options. And I like the fact that the Angel of Strength showed up in between these two, because it tells me that you've got the strength to make the decision on which door you want to take, so to speak. Okay, and the reason why you got the strength to do it, okay, is this Archangel. It's number 37, Archangel Samuel. Sorry if I'm chopping that up, Archangel, but it's the third eye chakra. So you intuitively know that you got the possibilities, and that you got the strength to do it. Okay, but see, the adjacent possibilities was in reverse. So we're going to check this out in the book, because these are new cards. I'm still learning them with you guys. Alright, number 8. Okay. Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the tribe. Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within a larger role? This will never fulfill you. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real, stand tall, and be you. Authenticity is true self-expression, and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. That's the tribe one. Sorry. Wait. Well, it says number 8, indecision, but this says the tribe. Well, that must have been a message for somebody. That was possibly a message for somebody out there. Oh. That was even the wrong book. Okay, that must have been a message for somebody out there. Okay. Which this could say the same thing. Alright. So the actual meaning for this card that's upside down, it says, congratulations. This card reverse indicates a newfound freedom from indecision. You have either recently made or are just about to make an important decision. This is an important time, so bring a clarity of consciousness to your new direction. The fragmented and confused energy that you've been sending out is gone, and now you can bring new structure to your plans and your life. You may not have known what to do in the past, but your soul has been trying to guide you all along. Open up to the potential of this time and create some clear and powerful intentions regarding your new choice. Then let yourself move forward with purpose and personal power. Okay? So that is definitely good in reverse. That's what that card means in reverse. It's called indecision. So congratulations. And I do feel, like I said, I feel a change is coming. So I'm not surprised that that card come out. Not one bit. Okay? That's so pretty. Alright, so it says, I release fear and move forward with courage and trust. I have the power to direct my own destiny now and always. Okay, so remember I said in the upright position I felt that a decision had to be made. Like you wasn't sure which direction you wanted to go. So it did come in upside down, which I'm going to leave it that way. Simply because that's the way it landed, was upside down. So that's awesome. I've been trying to make the right decisions. Of course we all do, but you know, sometimes it's a little hard. Alright, so the next card was number 50, the Angel of Strength. And like I said, the angels are around you. They gave you the strength to know which path to choose. And I like the fact that the third chakra Archangel Shamiel come out, because that's where your power came from. Okay, is where you're from, your solar plexus. So the power and the strength came from that third chakra, like it opened, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I know what choice I need to make, what door I need to walk through. Okay, so personal power and inner strength is of course what that means. This amazing angel brings the news that this is a time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and take action on your own behalf. Okay, now before I go any further, remember I did say that Mercury is going into retrograde, and Mercury is all about communication. Okay? You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resources flow through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and the resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. Okay? So the affirmation is, deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all I want. Yes, you do. Because your solar plexus is open. And that's where all your power comes from. Because you open that up, you balance that, then it's easier to feel, to learn love, to know what's true, to ground yourself, to find the joy and happiness, because that's where that all comes from. Okay, 24 adjacent possibilities. Okay, they come in a reverse position. Okay. Many unconsidered options. Remember I said that in the beginning. That's, you got many options. There's many doors there. Okay, so it's a warning to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. Remember when I said at the beginning of this video, it's like I feel this tower movement coming, like the universe is coming in to rock our worlds because of all that planetary action that's going on up in that sky. Okay? The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really defining moments. In every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibility of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have options in the thousands of choices you make every day. Okay? So the affirmation for this is, I am open and willing to take my life in new directions. I am about becoming more aware of my many options for harmony and optimism in my thoughts and in all my choices each day. Okay? So that's beautiful. Definitely beautiful. I don't even think I really need to read the definition, or I might go in and read the affirmation for this one. Okay, so we got a 10. It's 37. That's what that number is. 10 and 6 is 16. Plus 5 is 21. Plus 8 is 29, people. 29. 29. 2 and a 9 adds up to 11. 11 is 1, the twin flame number. 11 is also, if you're not on a twin flame journey, 11 is also, ones are about what you're thinking and what you're communicating, and whatever that is what you're manifesting. And that's basically what this card just told you. This card right here just told you that. Okay? So, and whatever, if one is, and the one is about, okay, so beat yourself up over something, it's like the law of attraction. What you're putting out there, you're getting back. So whatever you're speaking, it's going to come back to you. So please, collective, be careful, okay? Because magical things are happening. I feel it. I feel it deep. I felt it before I started this reading, and these cards tell me so. That what I was feeling is pretty much right. Okay? So stay positive, please. We're going to read the affirmation for Archangel Shamiel. So things are manifesting is basically what's happening. So we're in a manifesting period because we got the new moon, we got Aquarius. Aquarius is a fast-paced sign. We got trip 4s, which is 4 degrees, 44 feet. So, and 4s are about your foundations, your stability. So that's why I feel the tower moments coming in for the collective. Like something is about to get rocked. And these cards tell me that. Alright, so remember I said Mars is in opposition of the full moon? Well, the third chakra, Archangel Shamiel, emotions of desire and life force energy. Okay, so I'm going to read this. The powerful Archangel is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location of your third chakra and the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When this card appears upright, it indicates an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. This is a great time to move toward the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. Okay? My third chakra is open to its perfect and healthy state. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. And let me tell you, even though some things kind of did go sour, it seems like I'm finding, and I don't know what's coming at me. Like I said, I've had some good and I've had some bad. Like, it's working against each other. It's like these two paths. You know, like one's the good, one's the bad. And I'm walking in between them. You know, but it seems like I'm bouncing back from the bad, but like, alright, think I can do this. You know, and I know in the long run it's going to work out to my benefit. And I do also know deep down in my spirit that I need to stay positive, because I do feel that something big is coming. I can feel it. That's why I know. And just like one of these cards had said about your soul knows. Your soul is guiding you. Listen to it. It's not going to lie to you. Your soul's not going to lie to you, but your thoughts will. Remember that. Fear will definitely lie to your face as well. So if you're fearing something, and I have lots of fears, but I'm trying to work through them as well as a lot of other things, you know, but sorry, I feel like I'm getting laryngitis, and I'm just trying to keep my whistle wet so that I don't dry up and start talking like Kermit. Alright, so next we're going to use Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and these are by Colette Baron Reed. Okay. And Spirit guides, can you give us some cards? So this is, I'm going to say, probably present energy, immediate future, just like I asked. So I'm going to do the same with these oracle cards too. These is what I'm using. Wisdom of the oracles. Spirit, can we use these cards and give us some messages concerning the energies that just popped out? The present and future energies. Can we get some present and future messages to go with these energy cards that just popped out for the collective? On Mercury and the moon and Mars. I know that there's a lot more planets up there going in retrograde. As a matter of fact, I think they're all in retrograde as of tomorrow. So we got a lot of things going on up in that sky. So it doesn't surprise me that we got lots of power. There's lots of power. And for those of us who are how do I want to say it, that we're more out of the 3D, more into the higher, like the more we raise our vibration, the more we're going to feel this energy tug, is what I want to say. I feel it tugging at me. Alright. Some messages to go with these energy cards, please, Spirit. Alright, so we'll go with indecision first. The reverse indecision. Alright, so, and there we go. There's two. Okay. Okay, alright, so the first one, both of these turned out upside down. Okay, what I like about this card, it's called the Fork in the Road. Okay, remember I said about this card, it's like you're at that you got two different paths to choose from. Okay, now which one are you going to choose? Well, in this position you already did choose it. Well, that's kind of like what this card's telling me, the fork in the road. Okay, because if you look, they both have the arrows pointing the directions. Okay, for one. This card is a number 13 card, adds up to a 4. So it's kind of like telling you the same thing. You're at a fork in the road in your life. Okay, we're going to still read it because they are new. I'm sorry. Excuse my cough. 13. Or 13. Alright. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligations to make a necessary choice. Okay, that's the essential meaning if it's upright. Okay. But it is in reverse. And oh well, it's in protection mode. It says indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to a subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By making a choice, you are making a choice. By not making a choice, you are making a choice for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of giving you second chances. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. So, remember I said in the upright position, it's like you got a choice and you're not sure which choice to make because you got different options, okay? And you got the angel of strength there who is giving you the strength to make the decision, okay? So you got one that's indecision, and you've got actually two cards of indecision, but this one says you made a decision. Either you made a decision or the universe is going to make it for you, just like the Tower movie. That's basically how I'm feeling. Okay, so the second card that popped out is, it's called Message in a Bottle, but it showed up in a protection position. So, Message in a Bottle, you guys can check that out. This so that it's not shining directly on it, but it's giving it enough light that you guys can see. Okay, I like the fact that there's a pelican on it. So maybe a pelican might mean something to you guys. I also like the fact that there's stars on this bottle, because if you think about stars, you think about the star cards. You think about wishes coming true. You think about if you put them intentions out there, you're going to get back. It's called the law of attraction. Okay, so this is a number 15. It says communication is a sign, Cleiden, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. Okay, so there's a definite message here for somebody. Okay, possibly even myself. I'm not excluding myself. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. Okay? So basically, this is saying congratulations, the energy coming towards us, and I'm including myself as well in this, I'm not excluding it because I'm part of the collective, is that congratulations, a decision was made. By who? What decision? Was it decision to not act? Was that your decision? Basically, because you made that decision to not act, you basically ignored the signs that Spirit was sending you. Message in a bottle and protection motion. So a decision was made, but by who? That's my question. Well, that's kind of crazy that I got that card because I got a scammer tried to scam me. I'll just put it that way. Okay? They almost got me. They were pretty close. But today, while I was at work, I received a text message from them. And they're like, well, you do this, this, and that. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. You know, what they wanted me to do, they sent me a check. I put the check in my bank account because I thought for sure it was a legit check, okay? But I didn't spend no money. So then they text messaged me today and was like, well, we need this much back because they were going to come and do something. It was like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was kind of like too good to be true kind of thing. When I received the check, that's what I did. I was like, this has to be too good to be true. Nobody's just going to send me a check out of the blue like this. And then when I got that text message today, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I did sign up for that. It was like I signed up to do something, to promote something for somebody. Well, needless to say, I was at work today, and I'm like, wait a minute. So my buddy is like, well, that sounds like a pretty good deal. Check it out. I want to sign up. I'm like, all right. Well, when I got on my phone and I typed in what was going on, I got scam the whole way down. And I'm like, man, this just, okay, something's not right here. So then I checked into it a little bit further. And what happened was I caught on to two different things. Not only the scam, but they wanted me to send money to two different people out of this check that they sent me. And I'm like, all right, something don't sound right here. So I contemplated it for a minute, and I did it because I wanted something so bad out of that. I had that money spent. I didn't touch it, but I had it spent, that it blew up in my face. And it kind of like bummed me out, but at the same time, it's like I knew something was up. But I wanted to ignore the message, but I didn't. Because now I'm not going to spend the money. They're going to end up probably, the check's going to bounce, but it'll be covered because I didn't spend no money. I'm not worried about it. Like, my ass is covered, so to speak. So, this totally resonates with me. I hope it resonates with somebody else because, you know, I mean, I like it when my videos resonate with other people. But that does resonate with me. I wanted something so bad that I was ready to ignore what Spirit was trying to tell me. But at the same time, my left hand was itchy. To me, that's money coming in. So it's like I feel that something good, even though that was a bad apple, there's still something good in that bushel, so to speak. And this kind of confirms it with the angel of strength. Because I know. And I am putting my life force out there. I am trying to stay positive, you know, even though it was a bad apple, so to speak. Alright, so move on to the angel of strength. Alright. So, angel of strength, can you give me a couple of oracle clarifying cards? One will work. That's perfect. 7, 6, 5. Alright, so. Alright. Sorry, I was counting my chakras. Alright, so this showed up in the reverse position. Wait a minute, it's the energy cards. Man, I'm not with it. See? Do you see how I'm not with it? There's a reason why they come out there. There's a reason for everything. And it come up in the reverse position. So let's see what that message is. Number 39. Self-expression and speaking the truth. It's the throat chakra. Remember I said Mercury is in retrograde. Retrograde is about communication. So there's, now I understand why it come out. If it's in reverse, it's in retrograde. Okay. It says this card reverse often indicates significant blocks in your throat center. Something in your history may have caused you to shut down, but it's important how to break through that unhealthy pattern, or you may currently be in a situation where you are free with the free sharing of your ideas, opinions, or feelings and being thwarted. In addition to the fear of self-expression, this card reverse can indicate physical throat problems, laryngitis, as all the chakra cards reverse may signal difficulties in that area of the body. The physical trouble may be connected to the blocked energy in that chakra. So it's all the more important to work on clearing the energy in the center involved. To clear the throat chakra, call upon Gabriel and meditate on his power blasting through the blocks. See your throat center spinning in a beautiful blue light. Muster up the courage to speak your truth to yourself and to those around you. It's time to let go of any old fear of confrontation and stand up for yourself from now on. So that must be a special message. It could be for me, because I do have laryngitis, and sticking up for myself, that's not something that I'm afraid to do. I don't know. I'm not afraid to do that. I have no problem speaking my truth. Alright, so we're going to move on back to the oracle decks. Okay. Clarify the signal, the angel of strength, please. Clarify the angel of strength with a couple oracle cards, please, or one. Alright, so it came in reverse, and it's called building blocks. I don't know. I just don't feel that you guys can see it that well. Okay. So, building blocks. Strong foundation, a beautiful work in progress. Remember I said about 4s are about foundations and your stability. Okay, so it's in a protection position. So now is the time to address the cracks in the foundation of your life. Perhaps your values have changed, and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for yourself. Or perhaps you choose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. Blah, 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 blah. Spit it out. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life and far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. Yes, the angel of strength is with you. Definitely. Okay, so to speak, what I'm seeing so far on the board, and this is just from what I'm seeing right now, is Yes, there was a choice made. But I don't think it was a choice that was for your highest good. Okay? I don't feel that it was for your highest good because you got two cards that are they're in protection mode. Okay? So you may have made the choice, but is it the correct choice? Okay? Are you ignoring the messages that Spirit's bringing forth? If you are, let me tell you that like I said, I really feel that like a tower moment is coming. And these cards are telling me that. Only because the choice, you made a choice, yes. Maybe you didn't make a choice maybe you made a choice not to make a choice. So to speak, that's what the cards say. I'm just telling you what I see. Talk about C. And then we get to the C popped out. I don't know what it was for, but we're going to keep it anyways because it just kind of like popped out when I said that. So the card is to the C. It's number 7. It's in protection mode. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle, so now that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn how to flow, even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariner saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. Sorry. So that kind of resonates with the building blocks. Okay. Alright, so clarify adjacent possibilities. Okay. This one, adjacent possibilities, is getting clarified by, it's called Observer. And it's also in protection mode. So all the clarifiers are coming out in protection mode. Like the Mars is showing its ugly face. Alright, that was funny, I know. 49. Alright, so everything sometimes in your life, options are suction cupped to your face and you can't see beyond yourself. Talk about adjacent possibilities in reverse, huh? That's funny. There's a big world out there, a multitude of potential realities that you're unable to perceive at present. So you're a little stuck. It's time to get advice from someone you trust. Someone who has a better perspective on your circumstances. Other points of view are needed now before you move forward. Take heart. A beautiful vista is awaiting for you to drink in it. You just need a little help widening your scope beyond your small self. That could be why the Angel of Strength popped out. That's what they're there for. But yeah, everything sometimes in your... No, I love that. Everything sometimes in your life, options are suction cupped to your face and you can't see beyond yourself. That is so perfect. That is funny, actually. Alright. Let's get one more on adjacent possibilities. One more card, please, to clarify it. It's kind of like this. I feel this. This is the tower moment, I believe. It's too many. Alright. How about a clarifier on 3rd chakra, Archangel Shamiel? It's too many. How about 1 card? It's in reverse position. Treasure Island popped out, but it's in a protection position. All of them are, all the clarifiers are coming out protection position. 3rd, okay, so this is the 3rd eye chakra. For the 3rd eye chakra, it's a number 9, by the way. 9s are about endings. Okay, so it's in protection. Poverty, consciousness, and a self of not enough cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired? So you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand. You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. That makes sense. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find abundance waiting for you to claim it. Remember, this is the 3rd chakra, your solar plexus. This is your life force energy. This is, this is open. But you've got to have it open. You got to escape the fear. You got to trust. Listen and understand that, you are, like, you're your own worst enemy. Your mind, remember I said it from the beginning, your mind is, your thoughts and they're your fear. They're the ones that install your fear. If you listen to, and I'm speaking this because this is me too. This is just as much me as it is for you collective. We're, like I said, we're in this manifesting stage right now. All the energy cards adding up to an 11. That's all about manifesting, and it's double time. Like, it's double. Okay? So, whatever you're thinking and feeling, you're definitely manifesting. If you're feeling that you need to make the decision and you're not making the decision, you're choosing to not choose, the universe is going to come in and do it for you. That's what these 2 cards, these 4 cards are saying, okay? And if you're putting them self-doubts out there, you're not going to go nowhere. Your treasure's not going to come in. Yeah, it'll come in, but it won't be treasured. It just won't be. Alright, clarify the 5th chakra card, Archangel Gabriel in reverse. I only need 1 card, please. 1 card. 1 card, please. That works. It also showed up in reverse. And it's a number 8. It's called the Tribe. So we started off with the energy in number 8, and we're going to end with the clarifier number 8. 8s are all about changes. They're all about the cosmic change. The universe is making the change for you because the universe is making the decision to rock your foundation because you're choosing not to choose. You're choosing just to not listen, to ignore the calling, to ignore whatever is going on. Okay, so with that being said, let's read the card. I'm curious myself. excuse me. It's in protection position. Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in their tribe. Huh. Remember I read this? Wow. I love you, Spirit. Okay. Remember that the thing that I read when I first got this card, the very first card, number 8. Remember the thing I read? Well, that's that card. That's the one. I told you. I felt that that was a message for somebody. Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in this tribe? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within a larger role? This will never fulfill you. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall. Be you. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. Right? Speak your truth. Speak your truth. That is totally crazy. Thank you, Spirit. The message is there. I mean, remember I said I felt that that was a message for somebody, and it came out. I knew it was a message for somebody. I knew it. I love how Spirit talks. Alright, so enough with them. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next deck. Well, we're going to seeing how we got the energy and the clarifiers around the energy. We're going to pull a couple of Halloween cards because we're going to see what's hidden. What's in the darkness, Spirit, with these Halloween cards. These Halloween cards they're called the Halloween Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Look how pretty. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. So in October, these cards will be in my monthly readings. Please comment below and tell me how you like them. So, Spirit, can we get a couple of Halloween cards for what's in the darkness? What is in the darkness? What is being eclipsed for the full moon lunar eclipse? What is actually being eclipsed? Spirit, using the Halloween Oracle cards, can we see what's actually being eclipsed in our lives? Okay. Alright. So, Spirit, what's being eclipsed in our life? What's coming? What message do you have about what's being eclipsed in our life? These ones I won't be able to hook in the stand, but I can probably set them up on the stand. These are so beautiful. I love these cards. So, oh, okay. Well, I'm not reading these in reverse. Okay, so the first card that popped out, I don't know. I might be able to put them up on the stand then. It's called Ancestors. And the keywords on it, the love and legacy of our DNA. Okay, well that kind of corresponds with the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, where it's our solar plexus chakra. That's where our life force energy comes from. That's where life force, DNA, our living, breathing us. Okay, exactly, our life force. So, what Spirit is telling you is being eclipsed, or what's coming out of the darkness and coming towards you, is you're coming into your power. You're coming into acknowledging who you are. Okay? And the universe is going to help you do that. The universe is going to help you. They're telling you you need to speak your truth. You need to be true to who you are. You're surrounded by angels. They're here to help you. All you have to do is ask. The angel of strength and the archangel, they're both about your life force. Okay, and then you got the Archangel Gabriel, who is about speaking your truth. Okay, so let's get another card. I'm kind of curious now. So, what's coming out of the darkness is your truth. Who you are. Your life force energy. Alright. That's too many. They're a bit of a challenge to hold on to. They're kind of awkward, like the fairy cards and the psychic card tarot, but they're a little bit bigger. Pretty big cards. Okay. I must have been holding them upside down. Alright. They're like awkward to handle. And they're brand new, so they're a little bit slippy. Okay. Alright, so the next card that popped out is called Joy. Rejoicing in the present. So, as you can see, look at all the yellows. Okay. Just like the solar plexus and the Archangel of Strength. Okay. Chamuel. Okay. Just like Archangel Chamuel and the Angel of Strength. Look at all that yellow. Okay. Joy. Rejoicing in the present. So basically, that tells me, again, it's another confirmation about standing in your power and staying in the present moment. Not dwelling on the past, not trying to pull something from the future that isn't here yet, okay? It's about staying in the present and finding the joy within the present moment, okay? Coming into your life force energy, feeling the power and understanding what you're hearing, what you're seeing, and staying in the present. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on what happened yesterday, because you know what? Yesterday's gone. Don't try to pull something from the future, because we have free will. And like I said, we're in a magical time frame right now. So if something doesn't come when it's supposed to come, and you speak all blah, 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 and it's all negative, guess what? You're going to get negative back, just like I said, okay? So, that's awesome that those two cards go together. Alright, so let's get another message. Then we'll move on to another deck. Okay. Alright, so this is the last card from this deck. Okay, and this is Lady de los Muertos. Acceptance and equality. Okay. So we got ancestors, joy, and acceptance and equality. Alright, let me check on the God book on this one. They're all new, but I'm curious about what that lady has to say. Okay, so remember I said what's being eclipsed and what's coming out of the darkness, right? So, pale. You step out of the night in red lace, full flowers upon your crown. You bring the beauty of to death, the equality and joy of the underground. The iconic Lady of Death, with a pale skull-like face, zombie eyes, and rich red funeral flowers in her hair, has become one of the most recognizable symbols of Halloween and the Mexican Day of the Dead. Sorry. I'm so sorry for coughing. Okay. The original model for this flamboyant Lady of Death can be traced back to the ancient Aztec goddess. Oh boy. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Micteciacihuatl. As time went on, the figure remained balanced between beauty and horror and morphed into the Lady of the Dead and eventually into the more modern graphic figure of Katrina. It is also reported that the identity of the original Katrina was based on women who were very rich and had nothing they wanted in life, or had everything they wanted in life. Yet death takes everyone equally. So it was a reminder that no matter how beautiful, rich, popular, or famous you were, in the end, death takes all. The Mexican culture has a long-standing history of laughing at death and seeing it as just another aspect of life in some ways. Death is the last taboo in many Western cultures. We tend to hide away our dying, and some of us may never even see the body of someone who has passed in their whole lives, but this was a much more common occurrence in the past. Acknowledging that death is a natural process that will enter everyone's life at some time, and that will perhaps until then we can choose to be life-affirming, takes away much of the fear. Take a light approach to a situation initially. It may work out better. If you're holding onto something that does not serve you any longer, in particular material things, simplify and let it go. Alright, so that's a pretty cool message. It's like death and rebirth. You know, so what's being hidden or eclipsed, or what is in the dark, is an ending and a rebirth. Okay? And I see that. I see that because you need to step in your life force. And like I said, if you don't do it, the universe is going to do it for you. Okay? So, to choose to not choose is not a good thing. Because the Tower moment's coming in, they're going to choose it for you. And then it's going to give you a total rebirth. You're going to be standing in your power. You are going to recognize who you are. Okay? So, what time are we at on here? I don't even know. I can't tell. Probably about an hour. So we're going to close this reading. I think we pretty much got all the messages we need. Well, let's get some, since we did the darkness, we're going to do one more. These are Wisdom of the Hidden Realms cards by Colette Baron Reed. So we're going to use, we're going to get a couple more cards on what's being hidden from us, what's being eclipsed, What's in the dark? So that's beautiful so far. What's in the dark? What is hidden? Alright, give me 3 cards for messages for the collective on what's being hidden for the collective for this eclipse. Are there any messages? Any more messages? Well, there's 1, 2. Alright, we're going to take these 4 cards. There's 4 messages that came forth. Okay. The first card that came forth is optimism and aggression, and it's in reverse. So it's in the challenge position. It's a 40, which is a number 4. Remember I said that Mars is in opposition, okay, of the moon. So we can read and see what the book has to say. So, but what I am seeing so far is the Fire Prince. The Fire Prince, well, can be a young person, but fire is like passion, burning energy. So I'm not surprised that it says aggression on there. Remember, Mars, a planet of war, it's aggressive. So number 40 and 4s are about our foundations and stability. There are a couple messages delivered by the Fire Prince, so take heed as one or both could pertain to you now. Be mindful of starting a fire you can't put out. Aggressive action results in loss. Slow down. Don't be so eager to reach your goal. Stay clear of someone else's unbridled ambition and aggression as well. If you think you could get burned, you most certainly will, unless you remove yourself from the action. When the Fire Prince arrives as a challenger, he could also be warning you to be careful of burnout. This might pertain to workaholism or obsessively focusing on something you want, excluding all else. You may be afraid to let go, but you must. If you keep going the way you are, truly you won't have any energy left, nor will you see your way through the path. It's easy to get lost in the dark when there is no flame to light the way. Makes sense. Makes totally sense. Alright, so that's a message. The next one, it popped out and it was in the upright position. It's called the Desert Prince. Survival, fate, false promises. There's a lion on there too. And it is a number 19, which adds up to a 10, which is about endings and new beginnings. When you stumble upon the Desert Prince, you receive a gift. The plant life that exists in the desert environment is well defended, tough and succulent, even though it gets little to no water. In spite of external conditions, extraordinary life can form and thrive. Be tough, have courage, and dare to dream no matter what circumstances. It may seem to be a hard time, but not only will you survive, you will thrive. In spite of conditions, you'll succeed. Dry spells are also true tests of faith and courage. Expect nothing less than what is in your most precious dreams and watch miracles manifest. Remember I said ones are about manifesting. 1 in 9 is 10, which is an actual 1. So there is something manifesting. Alright, and then we got, this card popped out is an ally. It's the Lady of the Lightning. And it's a number 35, which is an 8. And it says, surprises sometimes shock, a total paradigm shift. Basically, that's the Tower card. If I would have to associate one of these cards with that card, it would be this one. Because you're not expecting it. She's coming in. She's striking at lightning. She's making a change. Just like the lightning on the Tower card, look at the lightning coming from her hands. And it's a good change. 3 and 5 adds up to an 8. So it's definitely a cosmic change. Remember, the energy started off with an 8 and ended with an 8. And in between was a total change. Okay, even the Halloween card said that there is a death and rebirth coming. So there's some kind of a change coming. I just don't know what else to say other than that. Okay. And it's a universal change. The universe is coming in and they're going to rock your world. And remember, I said that from the jump from this video. I felt that a Tower moment is coming. And these cards are confirming it. Okay, so the last card that popped out was the Ringmaster of Scrutiny, a number 9. It's saying discernment, clear vision, and details. Okay. Right, it showed up in the ally position. And he's all about details. Look closely and pay attention to the smallest elements of what's being presented to you on your path. It's in these details, not the broad strokes, that you'll find the breathtaking beauty and perfection in what you observe. This ally is on your side to point to the deeper meaning of what unfolds in your life and to remind you that every moment counts. Staying present in this perfect moment, observing the minute things, leads you to manifest your highest good and greatest desires. Grand gestures are for other times. It's the smallest acts that really count now. Kind of makes sense. It's corresponding with everything that's being said so far on this board. I mean, I feel a total shift coming. I've said that from the jump and I still feel it. I feel that we got a Tower moment coming as a collective. Maybe depending on what each individual, whatever's going on in you guys' life, on what the Tower is going to be about. I mean, it's all there. It's all there. Alright, so we're going to end the reading on, just like I'd said, the Rebel deck cards, because I just feel that we just need to say fuck it, because it's just one of them energies. Alright, so we're going to pull some Tower cards, or yeah, some Rebel deck cards. Rebel deck cards. Some messages for the collective Rebel deck cards. Rebel deck cards. Messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective, please, to end this reading. What messages do you have for the collective? Well, we got like a half a dozen of them. Too many, I can tell you that. We did have 3 pop out there. Okay, the Rebel deck cards say, time to let go. That's basically what that the cards have been telling you. Move the fuck on. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. And I'm sending you all big hugs. Okay. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. Get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. It's probably why you're not hearing the messages. Maybe you're not grounded. Uh-oh. Lightning strike. There's that Lady of Paradigm. Or the Lady of Lightning. Figure shit out on your own. Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. That kind of makes sense because you do have Mercury, and you should never start anything new on a Mercury retrograde. Alright, get a couple more messages. I love these cards. They're funny. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. This makes good sense for the eclipse. Get your head out of your ass pronto. One more card and then we'll close it. That'll make 7. Love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. That's the final message. That's it. I'm closing the reading. That was the closing message for the reading. Couldn't have been a better message as far as I'm concerned. Alright, this was a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. By no means do I want to shock somebody or give them some kind of false hope or put something in their mind that's not meant to be there. This is a general message, so you got to take that into mind. If you would like a more personal reading, you can contact me at a crowscall@gmail.com. You can also jump on my Facebook page. It's linked in the top right hand corner of my YouTube channel, as well as my PayPal link. They're both up there in the right hand corner for donations. But if you jump on my Facebook page, you can jump on Messenger and message me. Depending on where you're at, where I'm at, what I'm doing, I could message you right back, or it may take a while because I do work. I have another job. So, blessed be everybody. I love you guys. I hope this resonated. Please feel free to leave comments. If you don't get to the video before the full moon, please feel free to leave comments about what happened during the full moon. I'd love to read everybody's tower moment and see exactly what did happen. I'm sure I'll do a video about mine. Remember to stay positive. Don't choose not to choose, because if you do, the universe is going to come in and choose for you. There's no doubt in my mind. It's total power moment. Total rebirth. Alright. Blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.